I made a goal in the beginning of the year to finish my college scrapbook, and I graduated about almost 2 years ago, and I still have quite a few pages to do. These are just like some of the pages that I've done so far. And I have these pictures to put on this side, and then these pictures to put on the other side. So I always like finding a double-sided paper that is going to match both pictures, so then you're kind of saving some space in the scrapbook, because the scrapbook is literally like 3 years of my life from school and it's already like falling apart. It's huge and it's not even done yet. So eventually I might need to switch it out to like a Creative Memories album because those hold quite a bit more. Today I'm using stuff from this set from Persnickety Prints. It's their Everyday Moments kit, and I have been loving their scrapbooking kits lately, just because the 12x12 paper is so thick and high quality. Plus they have just like really cute designs, and when you get the kit, everything inside of it coordinates. So you can really scrapbook very easily without having to think much about what's gonna look good. I use quite a few pictures when I scrapbook, and I always just start by kind of laying out where I think the pictures would look best. So this is kind of the layout that I have in mind right now. This definitely changes a lot, but I like having some of the background showing. I think blank space is key. So then I find pictures that would still look good and still tell the story if I trim them down. So like these two, for example, would be totally fine just kind of trimmed down slightly. In this one, there's really not much of a background, so this one I think I can cut out. Then I go in and see where I can add borders. I think borders just make pictures look so good. I even a lot of times will print my pictures from Persnickety Prints with the borders already on them. You can always cut them off if you don't like them, but it saves you a step and it looks really sharp. I think I want to do 2 borders on this one, so I'm going to do this purple colored paper and then follow it up with a thicker white colored border, and I think that'll look really sharp. Another tip I love is to always just get the high quality cardstock versus the thin flimsy paper. I think it just looks so much better on your page. I'm thinking that this just looks kind of plain here, so I think I'm also going to do a thin pink border with this one. I'm just lightly taping these on, so I kind of know like where they're gonna be. I don't press down all the way yet because I might change my mind and want to move them. There's not really any like rhyme or reason here. It's just whatever I think looks best. Maybe overlapping a little bit is kind of fun. This I think could like look good here, or like at an angle, or maybe I think over two of them overlapping and right next to each other is kind of a lot. But if I like lift it up and put it at like an angle, that might be cute, or just straight up would fit. And I try to leave like a somewhat even spacing between the pictures. I think it just makes it look very cohesive. For example, like this picture has an even amount of spacing to this picture, and the edge. This picture would have an even spacing between this picture and this picture, and kind of the edges here. I just think that makes it look really sharp. After this point, when I have all my pictures on my page, is when I'll finally start looking at other things to potentially add. I think for me, the layout first is the most important, and then finding things to add to that. Unless there's like a certain sticker or something that I really want to use. But these are the stickers in the Persnickety Prints scrapbook kit. So I'm just going to kind of look at these and look at some of these embellishments. I really love adding little notes on the pages. And I think this design is so cute. But because I don't have any other green on the page, I'm gonna look at my stickers and see like what other green things can I add. These little stickers I think are so cute because it looks like it's taped on. Like, that's so cute. To do that like here, over here, I think would be really cute. It just makes the page look really cohesive that way. Okay, I decided to take this piece off because I think it would look better with the corners rounded. Okay, yeah, I really like that because then it matches that kind of rounding there. And that's why I put things on really lightly at first. I wish that there were like a couple more stickers that I could use, but I think, like, I don't know. I just really feel like it's missing something at the top. So I'm cutting a strip for this plain piece of paper. Just like, honestly, like maybe a 1/2 inch. And then just to add a little bit of dimension, just putting it underneath these pictures. It's subtle, but I think it just elevates the page so much and it brings it together with the other green here. I don't know what color I want to do for this. I feel like I could go with kind of that purpley pinkish color. Otherwise just like a plain black would be fine too. What I like doing sometimes is testing out what the color looks like before writing on it. And honestly, I think I like this. This is where I'm at. I am literally obsessed with it. I think it's just so cute. I love the colors. Flash forward a little bit. This is the page that I just did. And then on the back side, so the next page, I did this page. And it's the same sheet of paper, but it was designed differently on each side. So I feel like when you can use up both sides of the page, it's really nice because you're still getting the use out of the entire paper pack and it's saving space in your scrapbook. So just keep that in mind when you are scrapbooking. I have quite a few pages in my college scrapbook to finish before the end of the year, so if you want to scrapbook with me, follow along. I post kind of quick videos on social media, but I thought I'd try out sharing it with you guys like we're doing it together and talking through the process with you. Scrapbooking is just such a big part of my life and just being creative, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you guys. After this year when I finish my college scrapbook, don't you worry because I will have a lot more to scrapbook as well. I have my study abroad scrapbook to do. I have my new home scrapbook. I have my wedding scrapbook and so many other things. I've also been loving card making. I'm going to try to make some invitations for like my bridal shower, maybe my wedding. And I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys are scrapbooking this week and I will see you next time. Bye!